You're watching 12 News at 6.
A crowded weekend expected on many area lakes as campers and boats head out today for the holiday. But on many of those lakes, drought conditions and heat have brought lake levels down. El Dorado Lake is down about 5.4 feet below normal. Sean Logging went out there today to see what impact it's having.
Most of the boat ramps around El Dorado Lake remain open, but some have been closed according to state park officials because of the lower lake levels. And those lower lake levels have also been making it more challenging for some boaters to get their watercraft in and then out of the water. It's something Craig Travalet hears about often and has experienced, damaging one of his boat's propellers, getting it off the trailer. The owner of Blue Stem Bait and General Store at El Dorado State Park, he also credits the heat and lake's water level for slowing down business. The previous 2 Fridays combined, Craig says he had 5 customers. He's excited for this Labor Day holiday as on Friday, many people were arriving for the weekend. Craig tells me it's important for those that are going to be on the water to be careful as these lower lake levels reveal new obstacles.
We have tracks on most of our fish finding devices that show where we've been in the past. And I noticed some on my boat that I marked a month or 2 ago. They are structures that I had never seen and had ridden my boat at full speed right over.
Speaking with campers who come to the lake often, they tell me another place where this has been an impact is here in these coves as the water has become too shallow for their boats to access. At El Dorado State Park, Sean Logging, 12 News.
In addition to low levels, some Kansas lakes are under advisories for blue-green algae, including Lake Afton in Sedgwick County.